TMR here.
Joe from Seattle here.
PC gaming versus console gaming.
That's right. We're drinking a good old-fashioned today.
This is just, I guess, not really a rant as much as it is telling the reasons why I don't like PC gaming.
Well, it's not a rant, but it's you talking into a mic about something you don't like for 7.5 minutes. And you put rant in the title of the video. I mean, it's okay if it's a rant. I don't know why you're dancing a circle around it, though. Also, I love that he put the USB cable next to the mouse. I mean, you could have just taken that out, but, you know, just in case somebody forgets where a mouse goes.
Number one, Microsoft rules the world in everything PC.
Not even remotely true.
Windows, Microsoft. If you have a PC and you...
That's it? That's all you got? Microsoft rules everything. Here's one thing that Microsoft has. Yes, I know it's a big thing, but if you don't like Microsoft, you don't have to use Windows. I love how that's just something that people don't even really want to talk about. You have Linux, you have Mac, you have the Steam OS. There's 3 other operating systems that you can use. Yeah, sure, they're not as accessible and they're not as popular, definitely not as popular as Windows, but if you really have a vendetta against Windows for some reason, you don't have to use it. And then once you get past the OS side of things, I mean, Microsoft has a pretty minimal influence on PC gaming. Aside from the Microsoft store for Microsoft's games, yeah, Microsoft's influence on PC gaming is extremely limited once you get past the OS.
If you have a PC and you want to play a game on it, 9 times out of 10, you put a disc in there, it's going to be an Xbox game.
No.
So, you can upgrade the firmware, you can upgrade the graphics card, but you just paid $2,500 for perfection in a computer.
No. 9 times out of 10, you put a disc in your PC and it's an Xbox game. I legitimately have no idea what you mean by that. Then you paid $2,500 for a graphics card. Nobody does that. Yeah, what is the most expensive graphics card on the market right now? I'm actually gonna do some research for you. The single most expensive GPU I could find is the GTX Titan Z, which starts at about $3,000. But then, going down from there, the second most expensive is all the way down at $1,400. Which, yes, is still a lot of money, but that's also a lot less than what you said. And these are high-end cards. And those are the most expensive GPUs, but let's look at the most popular GPUs. Now, I normally don't like citing Steam surveys because they're not a great representation of PC gamers as a whole, and a lot of people like to take these out of context, but, you know, for what it's worth, it's here. According to the most recent Steam survey I could find, these are the most popular GPUs in PC gaming, at least in the Steam realm, with the GTX 1060 at the top. And I have actually owned a GTX 1060, 1050, and 1070. I actually have owned 3 of the top 4 cards at some point in my life, all of which are very, very good. I recommend them all, especially the 1050 and the 1060 if you're looking for a budget build. I mean, you have to go down a ways on this list to find a card that I would call, you know, particularly expensive. The most popular card on Steam, the GTX 1060, goes for less than $200. And again, this is a card that I have personally owned. I used to have a GTX 1060. I can't recommend this card enough if you're building a PC on a budget. Excellent card. But going back to this stupid video, if we're starting off with $2,500 for a graphics card, ugh. Can we get an ugh in chat, please? I want to look down in the comments and just see ugh.
You computer guys are just like Glock fanboys. Y'all are not too bright.
Well, I'm a bit of a Beretta boy myself.
It says Glock Perfection right there, and you want to go in there and you want to change it because it doesn't meet your specifications. So why the fuck did you buy it to begin with? Why didn't you just have the manufacturer build what you want instead of, I don't like it because it doesn't do what I want it to do.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, first of all, we don't buy PCs expecting perfection. That's kind of the beauty of the PC, is that you can make it whatever you want, and if you have the budget to make something, I guess air quotes, perfect, nothing is ever perfect, especially not in gaming, but if you have the budget to go super high, yeah, you can do that. If you don't have the budget to go super high to air quotes perfect, you don't have to. You can get a lower tier card. You can get a lower tier computer. You can spend $500-$600 on a computer that runs better than the consoles do. I know this. I did it. There is so much flexibility in PC gaming, and that's part of the whole appeal of the thing. And if you're seriously going to tell me that PC gaming isn't as perfect, I guess, as console gaming, if that's really the angle you're taking, ooh boy, you and me are gonna have a nice long chat.
Cry me a fucking river, you little titty baby.
Okay, and you're doing what exactly?
I don't want to hear the bullshit. You know why I like a console gaming versus PC gaming?
Because it's perfect from a manufacturer, maybe? And it doesn't cost $2,500 for one part, maybe? If I had to guess.
Number one, I like consoles because they're called gaming consoles. I have a laptop. I have an Asus laptop.
Well, wait, I have a gaming PC. What does that even mean?
That I've had in storage for like a year and a half, and I plugged it in just to freaking activate my Link's Wi-Fi extender. That's the only reason why that I did it. Other than that, I don't care. I only use it when I absolutely need a computer. I paid $500 for that sumbitch, and the first one I had was total junk.
Well, I'm sorry that's the experience that you had. I would love to hear what the specs of that laptop were. I mean, if you had it in storage for a while, and this was, what, you said a year or 2 years ago? Yeah, I'd imagine that's not a super powerful computer, not a great representation of PC gaming, especially not on a laptop. I mean, just because it was Asus, that doesn't mean it was powerful. The same way that just because something's from Sony doesn't mean it was powerful. So
I went down to the Wise Guys where I bought it. He took the hard drive out of the one and put it in the Asus, which is white, and I haven't had no problem with it ever since.
Why does it matter that it was white? What? Okay.
That's called service with a smile there. And that was years ago.
Okay, so it was years ago. It was a laptop. It was the second laptop because you moved the hard drive from one to the other, and also it was white, and it was Asus. So for specs on this computer of yours, we've got white Asus laptop with a hard drive. That sounds like a great representation of PC gaming.
I don't want to upgrade the firmware. If I want to upgrade something in a console, I'll just go buy another one.
I'm sorry, do you really think there are no firmware upgrades on consoles? Like, do you actually believe that? And if you actually went to buy a new console every time you didn't want to upgrade something, you would have bought like 60 consoles by now. Firmware upgrades are a regular thing on consoles. Shut the fuck up, Twitter. Firmware upgrades are a regular thing on console and PC. I don't know why you don't think this is the case.
Okay, I know people that can take an Xbox, root the hell out of it. CPR is one of them that's done it before. It's called cell phone repair. They've taken an Xbox and rooted it to which it'll play every fucking game you could think of, including PC games on your computer.
So, jailbreaking, right? I mean, is that still the term for it? I remember when I was in middle school, jailbreaking iPods was the fucking coolest thing ever, dude. Like, oh, dude, I got this jailbroken iPod Touch. Dude, you gotta fucking try this thing. Look at, when you swipe the screen, all the icons flip around. Dude, it's jailbroken. But that also might still be illegal, so maybe don't advertise that you did that. Actually, it might not be illegal. I don't actually know what the legalities of jailbreaking are. But I will say this. You bashed on the, air quotes, complicated nature of the PC, but now you're praising the consoles because you had somebody do something complicated to it that it wasn't designed to do in the first place. This is not an argument.
These guys are very intelligent. More intelligent than me. I don't know jack shit when it comes to computers.
So why are you making this video?
But I know how to use them.
I mean, it doesn't seem like you do.
And I know for a fact, if you want to upgrade a graphics card on a little 16 to 18 inch screen, because you seem to think you're getting 4K resolution, when in reality you're getting upscaled 1080p. And my Games Vanguard portable gaming monitor has better graphics than your little shitty $3,000 computer does. That's pretty much telling me that you wasted money down the drain. You could have given it to me. I could have spent it on guns and ammo.
Do you actually think graphics come from the monitor? I mean, genuine question, because that kind of sounds like what you think. Also, if you think consoles aren't upscaling games to 4K, I'm honestly on the verge of just abandoning this video. I think this might actually be a troll. Replace the graphics card in your monitor? Because you're getting upscaled to 4K? I may have overestimated your ability to Google things.
Or whatever else thing I wanted to spend it on. But no, you had to spend $2,500 to $3,000. $2,500 to $3,000 on some bullshit like a shitty computer.
Also, can we take a moment to laugh at the fact that this guy's talking all big and talking smack, but he also disabled likes and dislikes on this video? And is very obviously monitoring comments?
No. Fuck all that. That's just like the new Xbox that's come out. I'm not going to buy the newest shit that come out.
Well, you're smarter than I gave you credit for. Good on you. Don't buy the new consoles. I
don't see the point in it. Why? There's nothing wrong with my Xbox One S. I just bought it this year. This Christmas.
You bought it? Oh, you poor thing.
There's no sense in me getting rid of it and buying a new Xbox. It's not even going to fit in my Games Vanguard.
That's the second time you've said Games Vanguard. What is that? Games Vanguard. Look at me Googling things. So it's this thing. So it's like a laptop case for consoles. Okay. I mean, it's a cool idea, honestly. Wow, I'm actually kind of taken aback by that. I mean, normally people get mad because they don't want to take a console somewhere other than the living room, but here you are not wanting to take a console anywhere other than a Vanguard. Well, that's a new one.
Because it looks like the new Xbox looks like a fucking refrigerator whenever you stand it upright.
Old memes, dude. Just old memes. Find new ones.
Hopefully they'll slim that down. I'd hate to see what the new PS5 looks like. Everybody's saying it looks like a vacuum cleaner or a pizza warmer. Or some shit.
Again, old memes, bro. There's plenty of things to compare the new consoles to.
I don't know what the fuck these people at a PlayStation, GameStop, and Microsoft, and all these other game places are doing. But y'all building some ugly ass damn consoles.
Wait, no, the GameStop doesn't make consoles.
But I don't see the point in pushing a bunch of buttons on a PC just to get the game working correctly. Fuck out of here with all that shit.
Sorry, I'm changing the title of this video. The original title of this video was going to be Another Uninformed Console Gamer. But that's not the title anymore.
And then you spend like $500 on a pair of headphones for your computer that half the time they don't even want to link up.
That sounds like a personal thing. First of all, spending $500 on headphones is not a great investment, I don't think. And if they don't link up, maybe you're doing something wrong. Maybe that pair was defective. I mean, there's any number of things that could be going wrong there. Also, headphones being shitty is not exclusive to the PC, but anyways.
Come on, Rick. That doesn't make any sense to me, bud. You know, you get butthurt when I start talking shit about PC gaming, but...
I mean, nobody's really butthurt. This is more entertaining than anything. I'm still on the fence about whether or not this is actually a troll video.
I don't really care.
And yet, the likes and dislikes are disabled. Don't worry, guys. He doesn't care.
The fact that you get butthurt means that I'm right.
Coming from the guy with likes and dislikes disabled. Guess you couldn't handle being right so much.
So at the end of the day, you and your brother are retards when it comes to this aspect.
Wait, I don't have a brother. Do I have a brother? Wait, shit. Do I have a brother? I need it. Let me go check on something. Okay, nope. Still no brother. Don't scare me like that.
You can buy whatever you want. It's your money, and you earned it. You earned your money. That is your money. Do what you want. You can stick it up John's ass and snort cocaine off his asshole as far as I'm concerned. I don't give two shits and a cinnamon popsicle.
Promise? I mean, I'm going to come back here after I do all that, and I want to really make sure you don't care.
I don't care. The only thing is that when I try to tell you why I like console gaming, you tell them, my trucking game. You drive a truck, man, for 6 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks out of the fucking year, and you come home and you want to play a trucking game so you can run people over. Seems like to me you need to go see a therapist or something because you got some really bad anger issues.
That's right, guys. We're bringing out all the shitty arguments here. You play violent video games, you need a therapist. Not me. I'm just here making stuff up about things I don't know about and using the things I made up as a basis for my opinions. I am on firm ground to criticize people.
You need to get that shit under control. You got some kind of PTSD thing or some shit going on with your little crap that you got.
Do you know what PTSD is?
With your head or something. I don't know what's wrong with you at times, man. You're a good friend and all, but sometimes I worry if you're going to go off the deep end and just start killing motherfuckers left and right.
Are you talking about someone specific? Like, am I missing part of the story? 'Cause I feel like I walked into a Marvel movie without having seen the last 3. Like, there's some really key aspects of the story that I just don't have.
That's just something that I worry about, you know? Do I need to call the suicide hotline? Do I? You know I will for a friend. I'll do it for anybody. But Bud, you get butthurt over the littlest of things. You need to take a chill pill, live your life. You cannot live your life behind the wheel of a fucking tractor trailer. You just can't. Is it decent money? Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'd rather be right here at home.
I think it'd be better if I just kind of walked away from the video at this point. I'm a little uncomfortable with where things are going.
Right here at home. You know why? Because I feel safer when I'm at home. Everybody does. That's the rant that I have for today.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk away now. Okay. Bye. Follow me on Twitter, and it's an ASMR video now, guys. Look, it's ASMR. Wow, it's